ल सर भयो भने त मेरो काम ल अब म लाग्छु होइन तपाईँ मेरो काम चाहिँ मिलाइराख्नु होइन
हजुर हजुर
हुन्छ हुन्छ मजाले जानुहोस् ल ल धन्यवाद
हजुर सर
सुमन भाइ अर्कोलाई पठाइदिए त
पठाइन्छ ल पठाइन्छ सुन्नुहोस् तपाईँहरू जानु सक्नुहुन्छ
नमस्कार बस्नुहोस् बस्नुहोस्
सर यो म र मेरो छोरा हजुर सर मैले त सरकारले मान्छेहरूलाई विदेश लगाउन मद्दत गरिरहेको छ भनेर सुनेको थिएँ
हुन त हो तपाईँहरूले सही सुन्नुभएको हो तर अलिक साह्रो पर्छ नेपालबाट चाहिँ जानु अरू नै केही उपाय लाउनुपर्छ हामीले
सर मेरो छोरा अमेरिका जान खोजिरहेको छ ऊ अमेरिका जान पायो भने उसको भविष्य एकदमै राम्रो हुन्छ सर केही उपाय चाहिँ होला नि भन्नुहोस् न एउटा
मिल्न त मिल्छ तर हामीले नेपालबाट नभएर भुटनिज रेफ्युजीको लिस्टमा राखेर तपाईँको छोरालाई अमेरिका पुर्याउन चाहिँ मिल्छ तर त्यसको लागि प्राइस चाहिँ अलिक बढी नै भनौँ न लाग्छ है
सर कति दिनु पर्यो सर
25 जति अब पेपर सेपर हामी सबै मिलाउँछौँ तपाईँले सिर्फ पैसा लिएर आउनु पर्यो अरू सबै तपाईँलाई छोरालाई अमेरिका पुर्याउने जिम्मा हाम्रो
25 लाख सर सर हामी त तपाईँ भुटनिज रेफ्युजी हाल्यो नि सर के गर्ने सर
केही हुँदैन तपाईँ डराउनु पर्दैन त्यो सब हाम्रो जिम्मा हो हामीसँग होम मिनिस्टर शुद्ध इन्भल्भ हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँको छोरा अमेरिका पुग्छ बस तपाईँले पैसा र कागज लिएर आउनु पर्यो
सर 25 लाख भनेको त अलिकति धेरै भयो सर म तपाईँलाई सोचेर भोलि भन्नुला नि
ए हुन्छ हुन्छ तर धेरै टाइम चाहिँ नलिनु अलिक बढी मान्छेहरूले पनि तपाईँहरू जस्तै अमेरिका जान खोजिरहेछन् अब ढिलो भयो भने अरू मान्छेले पनि लिस्टमा नाम भन्न सक्छन् त्यसैले अलिक चाँडै गर्नु होला पैसा लिएर आउनु होला डकुमेन्ट पनि बुझाउनु होला अरू सबै अब हामी गरिदिन्छौँ
ल सर सोचेर फेरि आउँछु सर
हुन्छ ए तपाईँहरू आइपुग्नु हो ल आउनु आउनु भित्रै कुरा गर्छु के गर्ने विचार गर्नुभयो त
सर मैले मेरो छोरालाई अमेरिका लग्ने निर्णय लिएको छु भुटानी रेफ्युजी भए पनि म पठाउँछु मेरो छोरालाई मेरो छोराको भविष्य बनाइदिनुहोस्
ल एकदमै राम्रो डिसिजन लिनुभयो अनि डकुमेन्ट र फिर्ता ल्याउनु होला
छ सर छ सर यो डकुमेन्ट भयो
हजुर
ल यो मेरो छोरालाई अमेरिका पठाउने 25 लाख दिनुहोस् सर
ल बाबु विदेश जाने भयो अब ढुक्क भएर बस्नु तिमीलाई विदेश पुर्याउने जिम्मा मेरो अब
थ्याङ्क यू सर
नमस्कार सर मेरो छोराको भविष्य बनाउनको लागि
हुन्छ ल आरामले घर जानु मजाले बस्नु तपाईँलाई विदेश जाने बेलामा हामी कल गर्छौँ
Breaking news. Authorities have uncovered a fake Bhutanese refugee scandal. Several government officers allegedly collected large sums of money from individuals by promising placement in refugee list and relocation to the United States. Investigation reveals that the so-called processing fee were fraudulent and victims were misled by corrupt governments. Three government officers have already been arrested and connected with this scam, and more arrests are expected in this investigation continues. Citizens are urged to report any suspicious offers from immigration or special list to official authorities. Remember, no legitimate government process requires payment outside of official channels. Thank you.
People were promised resettlement in the United States as Bhutanese refugees, a dream sold to them for huge amounts of money, often ranging from 1 to 5 million rupees. Behind the scam was a network of politicians, high-level bureaucrats, and brokers, all working together to manipulate the government system for profit. Yet Narayan Pandey, the then Home Secretary, played a key role in the Bhutanese refugee scandal. As one of the highest-ranking administrative officials, he oversaw the documentation process, giving him significant authority over the refugee registration. He was accused of helping include fake names on the official refugee list, and with his approval, these false entries carried the appearance of legitimacy. Pandey was arrested on 3rd May 2023 in connection with the scandal, and as of now remains in judicial custody while the legal proceedings continue. Tog Bahadur Rayamaji, a former deputy prime minister and energy minister, was one of the most high-profile figures involved in the scam. Investigators allege that he leveraged his political influence to seal the network behind the operation, ensuring that bureaucrats and brokers could continue the fraud with minimum risk of detection. Evidence suggests that Rayamaji had direct personal connections with the brokers involved in the scam, and he was accused of benefiting financially from the payment collected from victims seeking fraudulent resettlement in the United States. Following the investigation, an arrest warrant was issued for him on 3rd May 2023, and he was also suspended from his position within the Communist Party of Balkrishna Khan, the former Home Minister, was one of the senior officials implicated in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. As the head of the ministry responsible for refugee affairs, he allegedly played a direct role in approving key documents that allowed fake refugee certificates to be processed and appear legitimate. Investigators also found that some staff working under him were actively involved in preparing these false documents, and that Khan's position at the top enabled the network of bureaucrats and brokers to continue their operations with minimum scrutiny. Reports suggest that he was aware of irregularities but failed to take action, allowing the scheme to affect hundreds of victims. He was arrested as part of the investigation, brought into judicial custody, and remains under legal proceedings. Sandeep Rayamaji, the son of Tog Bahadur Rayamaji, played a key role as coordinator in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. Investigators allege that he acted as a link between political figures, bureaucrats, and the brokers who collected money from victims. His involvement helped ensure that instructions from those in power were carried out efficiently and that the fraudulent process continued without interruption. Sandeep was also accused of directly communicating with victims, arranging meetings, and guiding them through the fake documentation process. He was arrested as a part of the investigation and brought into judicial custody. Keshav Dulal and Jika Adhikari were the main brokers behind the scam. They directly dealt with the victims, promising them resettlement in the United States as Bhutanese refugees, and showed them the false documents to make the process appear real. The two coordinated closely with political figures and bureaucrats, ensuring that the fake documents passed through the official channels without detection. Together, they are believed to have collected millions of rupees from unsuspecting victims, exploiting their trust and hope for the better future. Both were arrested during the investigation and brought into judicial custody. All of them were arrested after a detailed investigation led by the Central Investigation Bureau (CIB). During the trial, it was revealed how the forged refugee certificates were issued and fake lists were prepared using government stamps and signatures. The scam exposed the deep corruption within the high-level officers, shaking the nation's faith in its leaders. Many citizens began to question how deeply corruption runs in the country's administrative system. The international community also reacted strongly. Countries like the United States and the United Nations Refugee Agency expressed concern over how the refugee system, a humanitarian process, had been exploited for money. It harmed Nepal's international image, raising doubt over the country's governance and transparency. While many accused are still facing trial, this case has already left its mark on Nepal's politics. It reminds us that misusing power doesn't only take money from people, it also damages trust, reputation, and hope.